Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mark with Mark My Word Fishing, episode 002. I'm gonna get back on the water here. It is just now high tide. That sun is gonna be setting in about 2 hours. I'm hoping when this water turns and goes kind of back out towards the harbor, these trout will start eating. I'll let you guys know if we get anything. Later. Oh wow, I haven't seen visibility like this in a long time. Usually our water here is kind of green, or it goes into like chocolate milk, but I mean this is probably waist deep and I can see shells on the bottom and it's clear as day, which means we're probably gonna have to go to a more of a transparent lure, so something that's almost clear with maybe some flakes in it, or I've got a shrimp pattern that's clear and then got a chartreuse tail, but it's got a little like red flashes, and I think they call it a Christmas tree or something like that. Yeah, I may have to go super clear because it's so clear today that they're gonna see anything bright. Yeah, that'll be my plan of attack. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, nice little trout. There we are. You can see I went that gray ghost. I think it's my saltwater assassin. I'll show you the grub, but look at that. Hammered it with the eye strike jig. Nice little, I don't know, about 14-inch trout. Beautiful little guy sitting right at the mouth of that creek right there. That's an outcoming creek right there right now, and they're just pounding the bait when they come through. All right, we'll let this guy go. Easy, bud. There you go. All right, guys, so maybe a little change in tactic. The water's actually still coming in on the high tide. It's about an hour behind what I thought it was supposed to be. So I feel like the trout have been pushing up in the grass. I just got that one at the mouth of that one creek, but I'm gonna switch up to this eye strike weedless, and this is a Creole croaker, about 3.5 inches by Z-Man. There's a tree stump right there, and there's a big tree that goes all the way over to that dock, and some reds usually hang out here. So I'm gonna target this. This is a scented lure too, so hopefully if they are attracted. This tide is barely moving, so my hope is that the grub kind of drops right down by that dock, and then they smell it and hammer it. You guys ever go fishing and feel like you're just forcing it? I feel like that's been today, all day for me. Like, try to come out here and just have a good time, and I think, you know what, I also been trying to document this stuff and put it on YouTube, and you know, I wanted to do once a week, but with Thanksgiving, we just had some really kind of rainy, windy weather here. It's just kept me off the water. I go out of town tomorrow for about 5 days, so I was like, I just got to get out on this tide, and it's probably, I always fish kind of from low to high, not really around the high tide, unless I'm targeting reds in the flats. And I mean, I caught that one trout earlier. It's just been dead out here. The water's finally turned and it's moving, but I haven't found the trout yet, so I'll just keep looking. Man, I'm sure you guys know that feeling. You just want to catch a fish so bad, you just can't even find them, you know? Who knows? Later. All right, finally number 2. Same that gray ghost pattern, just a clear pattern. Nothing else has been working. So you just kind of hit in this little pocket I'll show you. Sorry, that sun is so bright, bouncing off the water. What I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. So the water is going this way. It's going out. And it's moving. I checked the tides. There's like a 5-foot high tide and like a 0.8 low tide, which means there's really not that much. There's really not that much flow gonna happen today. Is the best way to put it. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of casting out and letting the grub just kind of bounce its way through the. So if I was to cast out over here, I would just let it bounce its way through the turn. So try that when you're out here, especially on these low, slow-moving currents. Just let the current do the work. You just keep your line tight. All right, number 3. Nice little 15.5 incher. Still getting them on that gray ghost. And, I mean, it's just been tough pickings today. Easy fish, easy. But at 15.5 inches, this guy's biggest of the day. Beautiful little speckled trout. There's that grub if you're interested. Sorry, trying to hide from the sun, and look at that tail. Ooh. Perfect release.